guys kind of like. And I think our internet should be okay. It's not windy or rainy right now. So go ahead and stretch out long on your mats. Take a full body stretch. Wiggle your fingers and toes to get them a little bit warm. Get that blood flow down to your extremities. And then I want you to interlace your fingers and flip those palms over the top of your head, sliding your shoulders down your back. And now go ahead and flex through both heels. Take your legs about hip width distance or feet about hip width distance. And I want you to just think about lengthening through the back of the legs. So flexing your feet so much that your toes start to point down towards your shins. And then just really driving through the palms of your hands. Take one more big breath to stretch here. And as that exhale comes out, go ahead and bring both knees in towards you. Give them a nice little squeeze. Maybe even lift your head up off that mat. Bring your nose towards your knees, chin towards your chest. Make that really nice, tight, round ball. And then go ahead and send that left leg long and bring the right knee in as you set your head and shoulders back down on the mat. We're going to roll our ankle around 2 times each direction. We're going to let this knee fall open to the right side. Pull that right hand. And then gently straighten out that right leg into the right hand. Point through your toe and then flex through your heel. Point through the toe and flex through the heel. Take that straight leg towards the center of your body. Grab behind it with both hands. Continuing to flex through the heel. And then go ahead and point the toe nice and strong through the toes, through the front of the leg there, through the front of the ankle. Pull that leg towards you, point, and then flex. 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, nice strong grip on your leg. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and take this straight leg over your left leg. So bring your hands to guide that knee and leg over. Finding a really good stretch for you on that right hip and right waist. Opening up your shoulder back to the mat. Turn your gaze out over your right shoulder. You can gently bend that right knee here if that feels better than keeping the leg straight. We'll take 4 big breaths here, in through the nose, out through open lips. 3 more really big breaths like that. Last full breath here. Inhale here, and as you exhale, bend that knee, roll onto your back, bring that knee in towards you. Hanging onto that knee with your right hand, I want you to point that knee up towards the sky and draw little circles just within that hip, and then go the other way. Coming back to the mat, back to your straight spine on the mat, squeeze that knee in. Inhale, full body stretch. Send that leg long, reach your hands up overhead, wiggle the fingers, point your toes, and then flex through your heels. Find your nice straight back again. And as you exhale, bring that right knee in, or left knee in. We're going to roll that ankle in both directions. Squeeze that knee in towards you. And then go ahead and let that knee fall to the left side. We're going to straighten out our leg here. Point and flex. Toe and heel 3 times. We're going to bring this straight leg around to the center of our body, straight in front of us. Grab behind with both hands at the tallest point that you can to really find that straight hamstring stretch. Point and flex. Toes and heels 3 times again here. It just helps get into some different tendons and muscles. Feels really good. Bring the leg towards you just to hold here. 3 big breaths in and out. 2 more breaths into that left hamstring. Gently taking that leg in your right hand, draw it straight over to the right side. You can go ahead and bend the knee if that feels better than keeping the leg straight. Totally up to you. Finding a good twist in your left side, draw that left shoulder and arm back, turn your gaze to the left side. 4 more big breaths here, in through the nose, out through an open mouth. 2 more nice yogi breaths like that, big and full, releasing any tension and tightness you might be feeling here this morning. Last breath, we're going to roll on to your mat. Bend your knee. Take the knee in the left hand. We're going to draw 3 little circles each direction with that knee. Change direction. One more time. Come on back to the center. Give that knee a squeeze. Inhale, full body stretch. Send that leg long. Reach your hands up overhead. Exhale, bring both knees in. Give yourself a nice little tight squeeze. Again, maybe bring the head and shoulders up off the mat and find that nice tight ball. Setting your heels down behind your seat to prepare for bridge. Hands come by the sides. Draw those shoulders down your back. Your spine is long from the crown of the head through the tailbone. On the inhale, we're going to lift those hips high. Exhale to roll back to the mat 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. So keep those hips lifted till the very last second. Find a really nice stretch through your low back as you do that slowly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll back down, nice and slow. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale, lift hips high. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time back to the mat. Inhale, lift hips high. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Last one here. Inhale, lift hips high. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Open up your arms wide, lift your heels up off the mat. We're going to windshield wiper our knees from side to side 2 times each side. Last one here. Let your knees fall over to the other side. You can stack your knees or just let those knees fall however they do. Turn your gaze to your opposite shoulder. We'll just take 2 quick breaths here. You can take your hand down on top of your hips. Open up both arms wide. Inhale, lift those knees. Exhale, let the knees fall to the other side. 2 big breaths. Turn your gaze away. 1 last breath here. Come on back to the mat. You're going to take your knees over your hips. Hands come up over our shoulders. You can keep your hands open or make little fists, whatever feels best to you this morning. Knees are hip width distance apart. Hands are wide, so over those shoulders, not our face or our bellies. On the inhale, we're going to send right arm overhead, left leg goes long. Point the toes the whole time. Exhale, come back to that start point. Bent knee, hand is high. Inhale, left hand overhead, right leg goes long. Exhale, squeeze that low back down to the mat. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, back to that start point. So take these just as slowly as we're doing right now the whole time. We're going to do 45 slow seconds here. We're already 10 seconds in. Exhale. Remember to breathe. That inhale to stretch. Exhale to return. Check in with your low back. I just adjusted by bringing my hips up off the mat and really planting them down again. Keep going. Inhale to reach. Exhale to return. Inhale. Exhale. 10 more seconds here. Inhale, exhale. Last time each side, one more time each side. Last one here. Bring those knees in, give them a nice squeeze. Go ahead and send that left leg long, right knee comes in. You're gonna lift your head and shoulders up off the mat, lift that left leg up off the mat as well. Toes are pointed. Bring that knee in, squeeze, squeeze, switch knees, inhale, exhale. Send that opposite leg long, and just grab that knee with both hands, squeeze it in. Keep your head and shoulders up off the mat if that feels okay. Otherwise, to modify, you just step that head and shoulders back down on the mat. Check in with your low back. Inhale, exhale. Keep the shoulders wide down your back. Doing great. Just 10 more seconds here. Last time each side. Nice job. Go ahead and bring the knees in, set your head and shoulders back on the mat. Really lengthen out your neck by drawing the shoulders down your back. Hands on top of the knees. We're going to take those circles. So pressing your knees away from you as you inhale, and as you exhale, draw those knees in nice and tight towards your body. Changing directions after this next circle. Come on back to the mat. Squeeze those knees in. We're going to send both legs long. Hands come by your sides or right underneath your tailbone for more support. Squeeze the legs together, point the toes. This is our paintbrush. We're going to take 10 big circles each direction. So if you lower down, you don't want the low back to pick up off the mat. So to modify or help your ab work, you would just shorten the circle or make that circle smaller. Great job, everybody. We're already almost to number 5. There it is. 5 more times here. Inhale and exhale. Just 2 more. But then we got to change that direction. Pause and go the other way 10 times. You got it. Pull the belly button down towards your spine to really support you here. Here's 5. 5 more. Easy, steady. Last 2. Last one here, all the way around. Whew. I'm feeling my core. Bring those knees in. Give them a nice little squeeze. We're just going to rock gently with our knees from side to side. Coming back to the mat, we're going to do our roll up to sit up. So let's send those legs long. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Take your feet about hip width distance apart. Lengthen out on your mat. And then flex those heels. On our next inhale, we're going to start to lift our hands up off the mat. And then lift your head and shoulders and each vertebrae to come sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge and fold out over those straight legs. Inhale, roll back up to that tall seat. Exhale, push your low back, mid back, and upper back to the mat. Inhale, reach up overhead and start it all again. We're going to do 5 here. Here's the second one. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll back one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, overhead. Here we go. Here's 3. Rolling back one vertebrae at a time. Here's 4. Last one here. We're going to stay forward over our legs. Exhale, hinge and fold. I want you to reach your hands as far forward as you can. Just let your forehead fall down towards your legs. Feel that really nice stretch through the upper back and also the low back as you hinge and reach, keeping your belly pulled in for one more breath. Let your head fall heavy and slowly walk your hands in. Lift your head up. All right, so we're going to flip on over to our hands and knees to tabletop. Nice big breath in your neutral spine. Just wiggle your hips around, shake your head yes and no. Just kind of make your way onto this side of your body, onto this side of your mat. On the next inhale, we're going to send our left leg long. Point those toes even with our hips. And then we're going to bring our left leg all the way over to the right side of our mat. Tap. And I want you to really feel that stretch through your left hip flexor, keeping your spine straight on the mat. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, tap to the left side of your mat. So we're going from side to side with that straight leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. This is really slow. Exhale, tap. Then I want you to think about keeping your whole body nice and long. Your leg, your spine, the arms stay right where they are. Only thing that's moving is your leg. 2 more times each side. Maybe see if you could just bring your leg a little bit further to the right side or left side. Coming all the way out. Find a little tap. 1 more time each side. Coming over to that left side. Tap it down. Hold here. I want you to bring your leg straight out from your hip to the left side as much as possible. We're going to lift that left leg and then tap it towards the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Bring that knee back underneath your hip. Move your hips to the left side. Drop your head to the right shoulder. Hold here for 1 more full breath. Push those hips over to the right side. Drop your head to your left shoulder. 1 more full breath. Come on back to the center. Move those hips from side to side. Find your tabletop again. Inhale, right leg goes long. Point that toe. Point the toes. Exhale, bring that leg across the left side of your mat. Tap your toes. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, bring it all the way to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. So same thing on this side. Trying to keep the whole body straight except for that moving leg. Two more times each side. One more here. You're coming out to your right side as much as possible with that leg. Straight out from the hip if possible. If not, just back a bit. Get your balance. Make sure your upper body's ready. We're going to inhale, lift that leg up off the mat. Exhale, tap the toes. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, tap those toes. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one here. Bring that knee back to tabletop. Move your hips to the left side. Drop your head to the right shoulder. One more breath. Swing those hips to the right side. Drop your head to that left shoulder. One last breath. Come on back to tabletop. We're going to take our cat-cows. Pressing into your fingertips, drop your belly, lift your chin, curl those toes under. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale when you're ready. Flatten the tops of the feet and tuck your hips. Round your mid back to the sky. Drop your head super heavy. Cat pose. We're going to flow through that. Inhale to cow, exhale to cat. 4 more times at your own pace. Close your eyes here. No balancing. Just turning your awareness inwards towards that body and your breath and your spirit. Saying prayers of gratitude and prayers for strength. One more full inhale and exhale here. Making our way to our tabletop. Inhale, right hand and left leg are going to reach in opposition. Spinal balance. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. 3 more times. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. 1 more time. Come on back to the mat. We're going to take a barrel roll. Drop your belly, lift your chin just like you do in cat pose, and then move your ribs over to one side. Round your mid back, and then go all the way around with your torso. Imagining you are a spatula or some kind of instrument getting all of the peanut butter out of that jar of peanut butter. Moving in that circle, trying to get all the little sticky bits. Go ahead and change directions here. 3 big circles the other way. Closing your eyes again, my friends, will help. Back to that center tabletop. Big breath in, neutral spine. Exhale, down dog. Pedal it out. Bending one knee towards the mat and finding some length in that straight leg. Switching legs a couple more times as it feels good to you. Shaking your head yes and no. And then working your way to your down dog. Lift that tailbone up. Flash your upper body towards the top of those thighs. So imagine you are kind of reaching towards those thighs with your chest. On your next inhale, we're going to send that left leg high. Bend the knee, twist those hips open to the left side. Take 3 little circles with that knee pointing towards the sky as much as possible. Switch directions. Straighten out that leg, open up the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step. Step that left foot through, release the right knee down. Staying forward on our fingertips, pressing your chest forward to find a lot of length through that right hip flexor. Then walking your hands to your thigh to keep that length, and then go ahead and send both hands high. Come out of that left hip just a little bit. Make sure you're not just dropping in heavy weight. Spine is straight, belly pulls in. 1 more breath, gaze goes up. Inhale, exhale, lean back, open up those arms. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, hands come down. We're going to push back to half split. So you're going to straighten out that left leg. Inhale, flex that heel, lift your flat back. Flash forward over that left leg, reaching your forehead down towards it. 1 last full breath here. Walking your hands forward. Bring that right knee in just a little bit so that you can bend your right knee, reach back for that left foot, or right foot if you're left-handed. Squeeze that heel in towards you as much as it feels good in your quad here. We're going to take 2 more breaths. Don't get enough quad stretches. Flows. One more big breath, ladies. Step that leg down. Inhale, lift your left hand high. Drop your head down towards your right shoulder. Roll your wrists around. Come on back to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale to step forward to forward fold. So lift the knee and then step forward. Head goes down. Grab opposite elbow, opposite hand. Find a little rag doll just to stretch to the center of the mat here, unless you want to add that movement, which of course you could. One more breath. Release both hands. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time, just standing through those straight legs all the way up to the top. Head and shoulders come up last. Wiggle it out. Big breath in, both hands go high. Grab that left wrist. Exhale, lean to your right shoulder, to your right side. Inhale, reach up with both hands, look forward, grab that right wrist. Exhale, lean to the left side, drop your head towards your shoulder. Inhale, reach up, exhale, lean back. We're gonna grab for our palms, come together, interlace the fingers, bend the elbows, and bring your hands over to the right side. Turn your gaze down towards your left shoulder. So really press down to that right side, if that makes sense. You should feel that in your shoulders, in your chest, in your neck. One more breath, ladies. Just release some of that tightness. Drop both fists down to the center of your body as you gaze forward. So you're practicing that really good form here. Sliding shoulders back, press the palms together, push the hands down. I want you to gently look up just a little bit, not a huge look, and then gently bring your chin down towards your chest. Up towards the sky, nice and gently though. Bring that chin back down towards your chest. One more time here. Then we're gonna set our left ear towards our left shoulder, keeping the hands the way they are. Roll your chin across your chest, right ear, right shoulder. Chin across the chest, left ear, left shoulder, chin across the chest. One more time each side. I hope that feels as good as it does to me. Last time, go the other way. Hands are still together. You're gonna bring your hands over to that left side, pull your elbows back, and then drop your head towards your right shoulder. Take those 2 big breaths. Take your hands behind you, release those hands, shake it out, grab those hands, give them a little squeeze on each wrist and finger, and then we'll shake it out, come back to that good mountain. Set both hands down. Take 3 breaths here just in mountain. So spread those fingers, spread those toes wide, I should say. Fingers can go wide as well. Last big breath. Close your eyes. Inhale, both hands high. Grab that left wrist. Exhale, lean to the right side. Inhale, reach up. Grab that right wrist. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean back. Open up those arms. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step both feet back to high plank. Holding high plank for 5 strong breaths. So get your hips even with your shoulders, crown of the head pulls forward. Two breaths here. You've got it. Strong on that push-up, top of a push-up. Inhale here, exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Bend your knee, twist your hips open to the right side. We're gonna draw 3 little circles in each direction with our knee. Straighten out that leg, open up your hips, big breath in, exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step. We're gonna release the left knee down to the mat, staying forward on our fingers, finding our flat back, finding that length in our left side. Gently coming up with both hands to your right thigh. Inhale, both hands high. Come out of that right hip just a little bit to make sure you're not just totally dumping into that right side. It'll make it feel even better on that left side as well. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Kicking back, straightening out that right leg. Inhale to a half split. Exhale, hinge and fold for those 2 breaths. One more breath. Dropping that right foot down. Bring your left knee in a little bit more so that you can reach back for that foot. Take your right hand and reach back for that foot. Knee bends. Squeeze that heel towards your seat as much as possible. 2 more big breaths here. Last breath, squeeze it in and then release that foot. Inhale, right hand high. Roll that wrist around. Exhale, hand comes down. Stepping forward to our forward fold. Bring your knee up off that mat. Step forward, hips go high, head stays down. Exhale deeply, find your feet back to about hip width distance apart. Take your hands to your low back, interlace the fingers, pull those hands behind you. Let your head be so heavy that you feel like it's pulling off your body. One more big breath here to stay. Release both hands down towards the mat. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time to stand through those straight legs. Roll those shoulders down your back. Exhale. Inhale, both hands high. Exhale, grab that left wrist, lean to your right shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Grab that right wrist. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean back. Open up those arms. Inhale, rise and reach. Stand tall. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to high plank. 5 big solid breaths in that hold of a high plank. Wrists are under shoulders. You're on the balls of the feet. Feeling really strong here. Last 2 breaths. 1 more breath. We're going to open up to our side plank, not side gate. So if you don't take a modified side plank, you're just going to roll to that right side. Right hand is down. Right foot is down. If you're modifying, right knee comes down. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, we're going to twist under our right side. Inhale, reach back up to the sky with that left hand. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Here's 3. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale in your side plank, reach your hand over your head, so much so you're almost reaching towards your mat, and then gently come back to that high plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step for a low lunge. So we're going to stay on the ball of that left foot. Stay here for just a second. Make sure you are good with your feet and your legs, and then come all the way up with your hands to that low lunge on the right leg. We're just going to hold this morning. Get those 3 good breaths. Feeling super strong. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale as your hands come down. Step back with that right foot to high plank. Inhale at the top of your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift to your toes, look forward, step or hop to forward fold. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, root to rise. Hands come by your sides. Inhale, slowly come up to stand all the way up over your head. Exhale to your heart center. Inhale, both hands high. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step both feet back to high plank. 5 breath hold. Really get strong here. Check in with your body. Close your eyes. 2 more breaths. We do that same thing on our left side. So left hand stays, roll to your left side plank. Left knee is down for a modification. Right hand is high. Inhale here. Exhale, twist 5 times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. One more. Reach your hand over your head, find that nice side body stretch. Come on back to high plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step for low lunge. Stay on your fingertips for a moment and then find your way up with both hands. Nice and strong. 2 more big breaths. One last breath. Inhale here, exhale, hands come down, step back to high plank. Inhale at the top, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Press up to your knees and then take your knees wide. Bring those big toes to touch. Maybe take your hips from side to side real quick and then slide down between those thighs. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. 3 big breaths to settle in, and then we'll take 10 big breaths like a mini meditation here. I'm just going to offer a bunch of positive affirmations, which I need to look up. I don't have them all. I have most stored in my head. Bringing your body closer to the mat, feeling that really grounding connection that this pose offers. Child's pose is our go-to. To feel good, to feel connected. So continuing to breathe here. I want you to think about how big your breath can be and how much you can close your eyes and turn your attention inwards. I am strong. I am worthy. I am just enough as I am. Today is my day. Unlimited energy will fill me today. I love who I see in the mirror. I love abundance and prosperity, and I attract it naturally. I choose happiness today. Settling into those thoughts that might have come up for you and that feeling of just being really right where you are and right where you need to be with all the tools that you need to have. How we need to start our week. So let's gently press up to hands and knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step. We're going to drop that left heel down for warrior one. Flow through our little flow here. 2 breaths on each pose. Inhale here. Exhale here. On your next inhale, we're going to open up to warrior two. So that left hand pulls behind, right hand pulls in front. Pull that belly in. Imagine that you're between 2 panes of glass. So kind of check in with your legs. Get everything really set this morning. Feeling strong and abundant and right in line with the universe. Heck yes. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Right hand pulls overhead. Wash that palm towards you. Still enough energy in that right side. That's where you should feel the opening. Inhale back to that warrior two, but you're going to pull your right leg straight. Exhale to lean forward with that right hand, and then the right hand comes down to the leg. Left hand goes high. You want your shoulders at 12 and 6 on a clock, right? So they're right on top of each other. Hand is straight up towards the sky. We're going to hold here a little bit longer in this triangle. I want you to feel that left side hip opening. 3 more breaths, ladies. Let your head fall. Last full breath, everybody. This is going to feel really good. We're going to pull both hands high, turn your toes out in front of you in that wide straddle. Getting ready to hinge and fold. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to that hinge and fold. Wide legs. Adjust your feet. Maybe bring them in a little bit more or a little bit out more. Taking those couple breaths to prepare and settle in, and then we're taking 10 huge breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through open lips. Coming back to our affirmations. Opportunity is everywhere around me today. I am one giant step closer to my goals. I'm filled with love and compassion. I am a warrior. Not a warrior, warrior. I deserve every bit of success I strive to have. I am worthy of my dreams. I am wonderfully and beautifully made. Hinge forward just a little bit more. Find a little bit more length. Maybe adjust the angle of those feet. Last full breath. Inhale to a flat back. So walk your hands in front of you. Lift the crown of the head forward. Exhale to hinge and fold. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale to a flat back. Big strong breath in. Exhale to hinge and fold. 1 more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands come to the hips. Slowly come up to your upper body lifted. Not necessarily standing. We're going to turn towards that right foot and come to a warrior 3. So bring your left leg in to help you balance. Bend that right knee. Stays pretty much bent the whole time. Add a little bit of length. Stretch that left leg long, straight out from the hip. Crown of the head is pulling forward, straight out in front. Last big breath. Exhale to standing split. So that hands come down, heads come down. Left leg goes high. Palm or sole of that foot is reaching up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Drop that leg down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time through those straight legs. Exhale, shoulders down the back. Inhale, both hands high. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step both feet back to high plank. Last hold for 5 breaths. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, tuck and step. We're coming up. Drop that right heel down and behind for warrior 1. 2 big breaths here. Same thing on this side. Inhale, and as you open up to that right side, right hand pulls behind, left hand pulls out in front. Bring your body in line. Gaze out over that left middle finger. 2 big breaths. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Right hand behind, left hand high. Lean back, keep that bend in the left knee. 1 more big breath. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten out that left leg. Reach forward as you exhale. Left hand down, right hand high. Triangle. 3 extra breaths. Inhale, lift up. Turn your toes out in front. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Let your head come down for those 10 big breaths here on this side as well. I am beautiful. I am worth more than my appearance. I am grateful for everything my body allows me to do. I will not listen to the negative voices in my head. I will treat my body with respect. I am exactly where I need to be right now. I only attract good things. I am filled with happiness and gratitude. I am grateful for who I am and for what I have. Exhale deeply here on that last big breath. And then we're going to do 3 flat backs. Walk your hands out in front. Inhale, lift to that flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Last one here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Take your hands to your hips. Slowly roll up to stand. Turn your left foot in front. Finding that warrior 3. Bring your right foot in. Deep bend in that left knee. Hands can stay on the hips the whole time. Just practicing that balance here. 1 more big breath. And then hinging to fold to standing split. Right leg goes high. Head and hands come down. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step both feet back to high plank. Inhale here, exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. We're going to tuck to sleepy pigeon. Right knee behind that right wrist. Foot comes forward. If you want to turn that to reach for your other foot, you totally can, either side. And then find your sleepy pigeon by drawing your chest forward, out over your hips, out over your figure four legs. Letting your head come down, maybe onto a pillow or your hands. Taking this last part of class to really believe and come into those positive affirmations. Not allowing outside distractions to deter us from any of our goals or our feelings. Staying in the positive and grateful emotions. Keep breathing when you're here in your yin poses. Just a little bit longer. 5 big deep breaths here. Taking those last 2 breaths, inhale all the way down to your toes, and as you exhale, feel that deep release of tension. Slowly coming up to your hands, you're going to roll over to your right hip. Left leg is still out behind. You're just going to keep that leg long. Bring the sole of the right foot into your inner thigh on that left leg. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Inhale here, both hands go high. And then you're just going to lean to the left side. So let your left hand come down, right hand overhead. Three more breaths. Inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, right hand comes down, maybe that elbow as well. Left hand goes overhead. 2 big breaths. Slowly come up, back to your tabletop. Turn around on your mat, hands and knees. Take a little cat-cow or movement from side to side. Making your way back to that good down dog. Big exhale, lift those hips high. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Tuck to sleepy pigeon. Left knee behind that left wrist. Right leg goes long. Twisting around for that right foot if you like that. Making your way to the top of the mat, hinging and folding out over your left leg. Finding a space to rest your heavy head, a pillow or your hands. Coming back to our positive mantras of the morning. I invite gratitude into my heart. Thank you for the blessings this day will bring. I am powerful. I focus on the positive. I choose joy and ease every day. I'm filled with love for myself. I deserve time to recharge. I add something special to this world. I face today with an open mind. Today I speak with kindness. Letting those last 3 breaths be the biggest that you have taken on this side. Slowly coming up to your hands. We'll do the same thing here. So just roll gently to that left hip. Bring your right leg straight. Foot is on the inner thigh. You're going to sit up nice and tall, straight. Inhale here. Exhale to drop down to the right side. Left hand overhead for 3 big breaths. Inhale, reach up with both hands. And as you exhale, left hand and maybe that forearm comes down. Right hand overhead, just 2 breaths. Coming up with both hands, we're going to take our feet around to the top of the mat, grab behind those thighs, rock and roll a couple times back to a plow and happy baby. Taking your feet up towards the sky, hips over those shoulders, if you like that plow. Making your way back to the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hips come down, knees go wide into your armpits, flex those feet, grab for the bottom of your feet. Take just 2 big breaths here. Bringing the soles of the feet together, letting your knees go wide. Hands come to the belly. Take 3 big focused breaths in gratitude and in honor of all the great things that you offer this world each and every day. One more breath like that. Stretching one leg long and then the other. We're going to inhale, full body stretch like you're waking up for the first time today. Exhale, bring those knees in. We're going to grab behind our thighs, back up to the top, rock and roll a couple times. Coming up to a comfortable seat. Take your hands down by your sides or on those knees. We'll take our left ear towards our left shoulder, left hand on top, right hand and arm reach away. Just take 1 big breath into that side of your neck. Inhale here, exhale, chin rolls across the chest. Take your right ear towards your right shoulder, right hand on top, left arm and hand reach away. 1 more big breath here. Gently lift your head up tall, bring your hands up over your head. Big breath in, exhale down to heart center. Bow your head in gratitude. To end class, we say Namaste, which means the power, light, and spirit in me salutes and honors the power, light, and spirit in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you as always. I hope you guys have a great day.